My father had left. He had married this woman. I wasn't seeing him anymore. I ached for a male figure to be in my life. And so I'm praying to God at 12 years old for a boyfriend. I wake up the next morning with a knowing that I'm going to marry a man named Brian. Okay, 19 years old, marry Brian. I think that God has given me a gift. Brian, though, did not have the fruit of the Spirit, leaves me for another woman. At 28, I'm left alone. I'm devastated and I'm spiritually confused because I always looked at that as God gave me a gift. Okay. That was a supernatural experience that happened and I deemed it as God. But guess what? I never followed what his word told me. The Lord wants us to be equally yoked. I did ask him, do you believe in God? And it was like, oh, yeah, I believe there's something, bigger. He wasn't a follower of Jesus. And I went, okay, he has a belief in God, I did not follow what his word said. If I would have followed his word, I could have been like, well, wait a minute. This doesn't align with this. If I would have known the devil doesn't play fair, he doesn't care if I'm a child. He can talk to children too. Even though I was praying, the devil does not play fair. Anyways, I'm upset after my divorce and I'm screaming at God, and I'm saying, why can't you talk to me now? Why can't you talk to me now? I don't understand why this has happened. And I'm thinking, wasn't God for marriage? I was so confused. My 5-year-old comes into the room and she says, this is your opportunity to stand up for yourself. God is Lord and he is mighty and he can fight for you. And then she goes back to normal. Okay. After that, it would suffice me for a little bit. I would go to church. I would even get baptized. But then I got real angry at God. I felt like my husband's out gallivanting around with this other woman. And then here I am hurting. Okay. So I would go see my first tarot card reader. And the first thing she says was, what I'm hearing is you need to go back to God now. She goes, we all get angry at God, but you need to go back to him. I believe he was trying to stop me from making a grave mistake. I was about to embark on New Ageism fully. 10 years, I would allow the devil to wreak havoc over my life. It took me 2 years to be prayed for because I had opened the doors to demons.